Hello and welcome to the excavation of Hobs Barrow. Why this game? Well, it was requested. That's why. I don't know anything about it, not a damn thing. I'm gonna change the sound just real quick. That's bad, it was way too low for me. Too high. So yeah, I don't know what this is about. I've seen some pictures left and right about it. It looks a bit scary and I'm a bit worried about that. Was what I was gonna say. Because I am kind of scaredy pants. But yeah, let's just start since this is what was requested, so I'll just have to suffer. Do I have to do it? Not. Hi. I think so. So no intro, just starting? Alright. Let's go this way. I hear someone coughing. Do we have to go there? So I literally know nothing about this game. Nothing.
Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time.
It has? Who are you? Smoking your pipe in the rain.
Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see.
That's why.
A bit of rain won't kill me, will it?
You never know. Am I not going to say anything?
You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
Wouldn't this be very awkward in real life when someone speaks to you and you don't respond? Wait, where's my mouse?
You look pale,
Oops.
Miss Bateman. Do head inside.
I wanna.
You'll catch your death out here.
Oh, she's doing it on her own. Oops. Oh, I do hope this isn't a horror game. It might be, though.
Dearest Mother,
Yes?
I hope this letter will reach you.
Oh, I have to click.
I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories. What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience.
It starts spooky.
I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder. The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors.
Alright. It's just a train. I thought it wasn't that spooky sound.
No station master in sight. I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
Oh, I get an explanation. Left click to walk, interact, right click to examine. To access the inventory and menu, move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen. Alright, left click on an inventory item to select it, right click to examine. Once an inventory item is selected, you can right click to deselect. You can double click on an exit to teleport directly to it. Cool. The game will occasionally autosave. You can also save anytime via the menu. That is so funny because isn't the autosave option, it's kind of new. I mean, the older games for sure didn't have that, and this game looks really old. So I don't know when it was released. I should probably look into that because I should know. But it's made to look old. Keyboard shortcuts, menu, map. Alright, quick save. So I don't really need the keyboard, I think. Spacebar hold, show interactable hotspots. That might be handy. Alright, I'll never remember this, but I hope I can look it up. So, it looks kind of easy enough so far. And then there's a menu to do. Menu. Okay, save. Let's do that. First, save. Still. So why don't I also check out my to-do list? Meet Mr. Shoulder to discuss Hobs Barrow. I've been invited to Boulay, how does she say it? By Mr. Leonard Shoulder. He proposes an excavation of Hobs Barrow, a local burial mound. Read his letter. Can't quite recall the name of our meeting place. It's written in the letter Mr. Shoulder sent me. Alright. I have a question mark. Thomasina's current objectives, is that me, Thomasina? Are displayed on the left side of the screen. When an objective is selected, a description is displayed to the right. This list will update automatically throughout the game. When an objective has been completed, it will be removed from the list. Cool. So I can't see what I've done. I have money, which I can use but don't need to. A handkerchief. This is the letter. Letters. Use letters with exit. No, with... I just want to read them. How do I do that?
I can walk through there.
I know, but I want to read them. How do I do that? Wait, did the game explain it to me somehow? Did it? Hope you forgot. Settings? No. Resume.
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter again. I can't recall the name of our meeting place.
Maybe double click? Would that work? No.
I can walk through there. Hello? Hello there? I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's...
Yeah, but I don't know how because I didn't pay attention. Tell me how to do that. This is about the objectives. List will update, right.
If I take the sign, how would the trains know where to stop?
You want to take it?
My mother always told me not to walk on railway tracks. I ought...
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how. Put
That's
window.
a peculiar idea.
Oh, sorry.
That's a peculiar...
So read the damn letter. You won't.
I ought to read...
I'm gonna look it up, I really don't know. Alright, so right click to examine. Ah, I did it wrong. Dear Miss Bateman, I write this letter in the hope of piquing your curiosity. I read about your expertise in barrows, and if I understand correctly, you are writing a book on them and the treasures they contain. I live in the village of Boulay, where a most special barrow can be found on the outskirts. It is rectangular in form and is certainly tall enough to stand up in. The place is steeped in local legend and there's rumour of secrets to be found deep within. Ah, that doesn't sound good. I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Boulay and excavate the barrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. And also, I have a question. What does excavating a barrow look like? What does that mean? What am I going to do? Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully, Mr. Leonard Shoulder. I have another letter from it. This lady. Dear Miss Bateman, marvelous news. I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. The inn has 5 rooms which you will find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more of the circumstances surrounding the site, which is referred to locally as Hobs Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we will have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey.
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn.
Do we need to speak to this woman?
Excuse me?
Yes?
Oh, I can ask for directions.
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much. What can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am, but I don't live in the village.
Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young
Oh,
lady.
excuse me.
Quite. Apologies. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Oh, you say very friendly. Yeah, I think that's kind of rude. So follow the brick wall, she said. That's this way, right? I can't go this way. This way?
What brings you to Bewley?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
It's none of your business. Tell the truth, nothing to hide. Lie, she looks superstitious. Yeah, lie.
Just a bit of sightseeing.
We don't get many of your type out here.
My type.
City folks. Curious young ladies. Not much to be seen in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
How rude.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, bye then.
That was odd.
Yeah, was that a witch or something? Let's just go. Oh. Exit? A crow. And it's gone. I'm gonna save again, just in case. Also, I know the game just told me 1 second ago what I needed to do and I already forgot. I know. But yeah, that's just
The
what it
old
is.
woman told me to go straight ahead to get to the inn. I'll have time to explore tomorrow.
But it's also not that nice, maybe
The
just
old
to,
woman told me to... I'll have time...
walk into people's houses. Let's go this way then.
Beating
Anvil?
raw metal into a fine object is an admirable skill.
So this is definitely back in time. Wait, I could do this, right? Oh, horseshoe, do I need
The
that?
horseshoe is nailed firmly to the wall.
So I might be able to get that. Broom?
I didn't come to Bewley to sweep their streets.
You never know what you need it for. Bucket?
The bucket is rusty and full of holes.
Go.
This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
Alright, so you're not gonna fill up your pockets with all kinds of junk. Like in most adventure games. Cross?
The cross denotes this as the site of a market, or perhaps a site of traditional religious significance.
Interesting. Sign.
I can't take the sign, nor do I want to.
No, I want you to read it. Why would I want you to take a sign? Come on. Be reasonable.
I don't wish to disturb the locals.
Oh, this is the plough and furrow barrow. What's it
The
called?
plough and furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Inquire. That's... He's drunk.
Hello there. What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodding weather?
I'm heading to the plough and furrow. Get out of the way so you're drunk. What are you doing out in this weather?
What are you doing out in this weather?
Waiting for you, my dear.
I doubt that.
And I've waited long enough. So, give us a kiss now, won't you?
Yeah, I should have taken that anvil. But now, do I need to do something? I don't know what. Humor him, slap him. Perhaps he's married. I don't know what to do.
Wouldn't your wife disapprove?
My wife? Bloody hell, my wife. My tea'll be on the table at this hour. And if I don't get back, she'll be roaring. Until we meet again.
Oh, that worked. Didn't expect
What
it
a
to.
buffoon.
I kind of feel bad for his wife.
I should speak to the innkeeper about a room.
Yeah, I got that. Oh, it's saved. Alright, so let me see, what do we have? Menu, man, bell, plate, innkeeper, man.
I'm not hungry at the moment.
So you can't look at anything, so you can only interact apparently.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
Let's start with this.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you.
And the room?
I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Do I have that?
I have 6 shillings and 2 pence. My assistant Kenneth is bringing more funds tomorrow. I don't like travelling with too much money on me.
Well, this is just enough then.
This is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
And will Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
And
Here's your key.
just an assistant, apparently.
Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs.
Easy enough.
Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage.
I have one bag.
I should go
literally.
upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
I want to look around, can I not? So I got a room key. Plate.
I don't wish to take it.
Oh, so you're kind of like a kleptomaniac. Everything I click on you want to take. When I just want to inspect.
I don't want to take the painting with me.
Alright. This is speaking to them. Toilet. Do you need the toilet?
I do not need to use the lavatory.
Oh, sorry, I'm just checking. Well, let's go to a room then. So I guess I can only do what she wants me to do.
This shall do nicely.
Yeah. I
Time
would
to change
say.
into something more comfortable.
Is she like an archaeologist or something? What is she? Looks like it. What's she doing?
Much better.
Is this kind of like Indiana Jones? But scary? I just know. Do we have something in our
I've stored my
chest?
case in there. A
Alright.
box within a box.
Your case, but
I've stored my
I
a
want
bo-
to read that case. Can I not?
A gift from my mother. It bears my initials, TB.
Alright, I was just checking to see if I had more letters, but I do not. Matchbox? Can you take that? Never know.
Ah, complimentary matches. Useful. There's only one match left, though.
Oh, that's annoying. Drawers?
Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years.
Do you need water or a bowl? I don't know.
This may come in handy.
And this
I don't
too?
wish to carry the bowl around with me.
Oh, sorry. So, wardrobe.
I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
Alrighty. Well, let's go then. Now, what did we have to do? I read that. I don't know. Why are you taking this?
A jug of simple form. It is half filled with lukewarm water.
Alrighty. Wait for him to arrive. Sometimes it's a fun opportunity to converse with the locals. Oh, alright. Let's do that then. But aren't they all
Good
drunk?
afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Alright, thanks.
Charming.
What about this?
Good day, sir.
No response? Nope. He's sleeping or something. What about them?
Hello, sir.
What?
I'm waiting here for a man named Leonard Shoulder. Do you know him?
I don't. Do you, love?
Never heard of him.
There you have it. Now clear off.
The old man?
Hello, sir.
Right,
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
you're not local. You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? Bewley's going to dogs.
I don't know. Let's just ask it again.
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I?
Don't mind
Man
if
just
you.
wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
Let's introduce herself.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are...
None of your business, lass. Where's your husband?
None of your business, sir.
Ha! You're brave coming in here all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cyril.
Railway station?
I take it you are not enamoured with the railway station.
Bewley's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you.
Didn't know
We
that.
don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
That's very true.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me.
Aye.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Was that it? What I needed to do? Yeah, wait for him. Oh, I still need to converse with locals. Right, but they don't want to converse with me. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe the bartender or go outside.
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
That I
I
am.
feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
That's what I
I
said.
guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley. Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
Oh, he's friendly.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Let's ask him. Has he arrived yet?
Has Mr. Shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
What can you tell me about him?
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard, then?
Well, I trust him a bit, so let's be honest.
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
I don't know.
Are you familiar with tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
And
I
me.
excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics. A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye. You're a grave robber.
I am no such thing.
Archaeologist.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I don't believe that.
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find, then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Oops.
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye. Very interesting. But what does old Leonard have to do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hobs Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard nowt about a Hobs Barrow.
Oh, that is kind of weird, isn't it?
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
All right.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hobs Barrow?
Not in my life, lass, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it.
He sounds like a
Why
liar.
are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
I enjoy nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history. I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too, were he?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital.
Let's ask about him now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up me coin and bought this place.
It's a fine inn.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
Thanks for your time.
As you were.
As you were.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
trust it.
sit down and wait.
All right. Oh, you do that on your own. Something's going on. Does he even exist?
Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
There's a drunk guy
Evening
again.
there, miss.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise for earlier. I got home, had my tea, but it gave me an aching belly.
How so?
I felt bad for how I spoke to you.
Ah, that's nice.
I'm sorry. The drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
Alright, I can say one ale coming right up. He might have some useful information. I really don't think you need another. The man is liability. Must I really buy a drink for this information? The cheek of some people. Let's just do it.
One ale coming right up.
Thank you very much, Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, he'll try to harass me again. No way of knowing. Let's just try.
I have only 2 pence left. My assist.
Oh, sorry, I want to do this.
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
So why is one plate a different color? It annoys me.
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Thank you.
Now I have nothing, right?
This was the last of my money.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
If he arrives, you never know. Let's give him the ale or drink it ourselves. What should we do?
Here you are, Arthur.
Thanking you. Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass.
I'm glad.
Now then. Old Len. Leonard Shoulder.
Arthur?
Shouldn't have done that. Guess.
Mr. Tillett? Oh, for heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stupor. Mr. Tillett? He's not dead. I would still like to hear what he has to...
Let's throw water on him, can we? That's what I have that for, I
What
guess.
the hell was that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard Shoulder. Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
Oh no. Oh, annoying.
This man is unbelievable.
Let's take his jug at least, can we? Oh no, we have to wait. Can't do anything. He's not coming
It feels
back.
like an hour has passed. Perhaps I should go in there and check on him.
Alright. Can I not take this job? No. Let's go see if he's alright.
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Lovely.
I have to check on the guy anyway, so...
Mr. Tillett?
I don't know. I'm scared already.
Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Guess not. This one?
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
A cat is, apparently. What's it doing? Just sleeping.
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
Maybe it's friendly.
I'd rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven.
Oh. Dirty towel.
It looks like the towel has not been washed in months. The jug is empty.
Jug is empty.
The water looks highly questionable. I ought to keep my hands out of it. The mirror is coated in a thick layer of grime. Some excavations are best left to others.
Alright, can we go through here?
The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side.
That's weird.
I think I can hear someone moving around. Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further.
Yeah, let's do that, because nothing bad can happen, right? Just walking around on your own in the dark in a place you've never been before. That's very spooky. Do I need to go this way?
Excuse me, sir.
Alley.
A
Glove?
pearly white gent's glove. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing.
That's true. So you're also kind of a detective or something.
Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar.
What?
Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that?
He would not.
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here.
Yeah, I know.
Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr. Tillett.
Really? Do we have to do that? Wait. Oh, back. Well, that's safe. To do? Check on Mr. Tillett. He hasn't returned. I should see if he's alright. I guess I need to do that, but I don't wanna. Something bad is gonna happen.
I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise the locals would be rolling them into their cellars. I could tether a horse here if I had one.
Oh, can I get a horse? Cool. Wait, was he going this way? Yeah, that's him.
Sir? I don't wish to go knocking doors.
Oh, sorry.
The old man has disappeared into the darkness. I'd best turn back to the inn.
Yeah, let's, please. Nothing good will come of this. I can tell you that. It's not smart. Do you want to investigate this side? Or do you want to go into the inn? This is such a spooky town. Look at it.
This must belong to someone.
I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to click on anything. Right, let's go back to the inn, because that seems like the only safe place right now. Which I kind of doubt as well.
Last orders.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, let them go do their own
Kenneth will be
thing.
arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some sleep.
I was clicking on your room. Go to bed. Not yet. In front of the fire. Go to bed.
Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
I don't know if this is smart or if you
Miss
would
Bateman?
have appeared otherwise.
Yes?
Off to bed?
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder has let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Ah, don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
Quite.
They mean well, believe me.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
What if he doesn't show up and it's the end of the game? It's just a joke. I don't think so. Am I in bed now? Do I need to do something? Wait. It's that cat. What's it doing? It's just a cat, isn't it? Don't cats always act like that? First day at Ventus. Alright. I'm so confused. And we're happy again, I guess? What you doing?
Such horrid dreams.
Was it a dream?
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night. As I suspected, I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must say I'm relieved. Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
Right. I think cats always jump on bed and look at you. Don't they? I don't know. Aren't they always a bit spooky and weird? Most of them. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. We are at day 1. Stuff has happened. I don't understand anything really, nor does she. So I kind of feel not all alone, because sometimes characters know exactly what's going on and I don't have to uncover it. But she's just as confused as I am, so that helps, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Like I said, I don't know anything about the game, so don't know where it's going, where it's heading, whatever I have to do, or if I'm gonna die and come back alive, or get kidnapped, or whatever. I don't know, honestly. If it's supernatural, could be as well. Seeing as the intro kind of gave that vibe. So yeah, I don't know, but I guess we'll just figure that out eventually. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And if you ever have any questions or anything you would like to see, just let me know and I'll do my best to include it. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.